Okay, I'm in the car. I'm just about to jump into the radio station car park and do our interview. It'll be a bit weird because you're not here, and it's the first sort of radio interview I've really done without you. So it'll be a bit odd, but I hope it goes okay. Okay, we're in the radio station.
No, they won't give us that.
No, they could do it. They could taser me, and I could explain to you what the feeling's like.
Run onto the SCG.
Naked. They'll taser it. Yeah, okay.
That'd be some study.
Blood in the Flack podcast.
Now, this is really interesting. Because
No, this is stupid. We have the dumbest man on the coast right
it's
here.
crazy. And we've spoken about reality TV, Flack, and the fact that, it's just to invite camera crews and stuff into your house to follow your every move seems insane, let alone actually initiate it yourself.
That's right.
And set cameras up around rooms, which is what has just happened here. Hello, Jason, how are you?
Hey guys, really, really good.
Because I'm fascinated by this thing. Well, I can go on the net and I can see how you are trying to conduct a long-distance relationship, which, I'll give you the bad news now, is a recipe for disaster.
Do you want long distance? Do you want the actual number?
Remind me.
Yeah.
Okay, the actual number is 12,653 kilometres apart.
Where's your girlfriend? Where is she?
She's in Ethiopia. So
What's she doing?
she's actually gone over there. She's got a heart of gold, and she's gone over there to volunteer for a year. Working with an organisation that helps people suffering AIDS and HIV.
How long had you and your girlfriend Megan been together before she goes, hey, guess what, Jason, I'm going overseas?
Look, we've been together 6 months.
Yeah.
But I actually knew pretty much on our second date that she was going to go and do this.
Is there any video? I haven't seen all the videos yet. Is there any videos of you crying, like, in front of the camera
That was my next question. It's an obvious question.
It was like the third webisode. I think I reduced myself to a blubbering mess, and it
I
was
shouldn't
really
laugh, I'm
confronting.
sorry.
Well, I think this
It's
is the
good to
thing.
talk about that because, blokes don't really show their emotions very much. And it happened to me the episode where Megan left the country. And it was really emotional. And I had to put it on there because it's what happened. I couldn't cut around it. I couldn't mask the fact that I was upset.
Yeah.
How long has this been going for?
Well, she's into her 9th week now. So
What? Ninth? When you
know.
mean ninth, I'm like, 9th month, you're in the home straight. Can you go the distance?
I think we can.
Will you keep shooting if it falls over, the relationship, if it
Yeah,
gets to the point that you go, you know what, I'm
Rod,
sorry.
Don't say
In
that.
reality TV, you're a madman.
You raise a good point.
He's
and it's
filming.
reality.
This is going to make one of the webisodes, mate.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Be
Rod,
ready.
he's a prick.
be ready. I like this. No, I don't want you to break up.
Yeah.
But, we've all been in relationships,
Yeah,
and 12 months is an
Yep.
ask in a relationship in the same town. This is
is.
extraordinary.
And that's the reality of it. I think, we all, Megan and I both signed agreements before she left to say that we would continue to cover this, whatever happens.
Wow.
And, the reality is...
What's going to happen?
We want this to be a
See, you're in. So down with me now.
Now I know you've signed an agreement, okay? Let's say she dumps you next week. What the hell do you film for the next 6-12 months?
Who knows? But that's the beauty of the story. It's evolving week to week, and we can't really plot it in too far in advance because we don't know what's going to
Well,
happen.
this is reality. Tell us
Some
that's
reality,
good-looking American guy comes in to, help out the Ethiopians.
Look, I do need to bring
you
this
know
up.
what I'm talking about?
Well-
We're in a safari
Hey,
suit.
listen, if your girlfriend says she's going to live in Africa for a while, there's enough stories around that as it is.
Now, I don't want to get too graphic, but in a 12-month period of a long-distance relationship, particularly in what you would describe as a honeymoon period after the first 6 months, there may be some attempts at intimacy.
Can I interject here?
I'm going to use the phrase phone intimacy.
Well, I'm going to use I imagine there would be the tried and tested line of what are you wearing?
And that leads one thing leads to another.
Just taking some notes here, guys. Hang on a
Well,
So let me just spin to the camera and go, this is where the interview gets really good.
We're 9 weeks in, and maybe you haven't tried something like this, but if you're completely honest and you think you can go 12 months through this without this appearing, I'll eat my hat.
No, I think you're completely, to be honest, of course. I mean, how do you maintain an intimate relationship that far away?
Yes.
And, there is dialogue that's very private and personal as well. And the good thing is, I guess with the weekly, there's two things we're making here. One is the weekly webisodes that everyone gets to see what's happened in the previous week. The other thing at the end of all of this journey is there's going to be a feature-length documentary. So, you know, there's some story strands that happen week to week that I can't cover in 5 or 6 minutes that you'll see at the end documentary.
And that can't feature on YouTube, obviously, just because of, it's like a rating thing. Anything too adult can't go on there, So this is going to give you an extra reason.
You think keep it clean?
Source it up. Well, I mean, for the actual documentary, at the end that we can't see on YouTube, there's going to be other stuff,
Someone's going to knock Michael Moore off his perch. So.
Yeah, I want to hear some music, bound chicka wow.
Well, I'm honestly not asking it for the case of sensationalism. This is what you're doing is real, and it's a real adult relationship, and that's going to happen.
It is very interesting for anyone who might be hearing this and going, I want to see how this evolves. What is the easiest way for like me to watch your webisodes? How do I do it?
Well, the best thing is probably just to jump on Facebook, seeing as everyone's on it these days, and just type in Me&Megan, as in and the symbol, the ampersand.
Okay.
And it'll bring up the page, and there's a video section on there which you can go in and catch up on the previous webisodes. There's about 10 up there already.
You are crazy. We love it, and we're going to be following it right the way through. We pray that it's nothing but good news in, the remaining 10 months, and the last half isn't her having a good time in Ethiopia with some buff American guy.
Although, if we want some action, right?
You go over and start shooting. All right, there's
No, I was just going to say you go over there and belt the living suitcase out of this guy.
I thought you were going to talk about the mysterious third love interest that would sneak into the story.
Well,
it could be almost like a Twilight, Edward and Jacob going for Bella.
All right, if a guy turns into a wolf, we know it's gone from reality to fiction very quickly.
Okay, I'll shut up now.
Jason, we're going to continue touching base, obviously online and on the show over, what's the best part of it. Another year to go. Well done so far. Thank you for sharing it with us, and we'll catch up soon. Thank you for joining us this morning. Jason from Me&Megan.
Thanks, good luck.
Cheers. Thanks.
Rod and the Flack on Star.
Spencer, Dave, did you see the results?
That was actually really good fun. Good light-hearted kind of interview. Hopefully they'll get a couple of people following the story, and they said they want to do like updates, which is great, so we'll keep that going as well. Crazy door.